Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're well. Today I thought I'd bring back my testing series, which is basically where I test out a load of makeup and I tell you if I think it's worth the money or not. But some of it is brand new to me, so I thought we'd just try things out and see if it's worth the money. And if it's not worth the money, I'm going to be brutally honest, I've not been paid by any of these companies, and even though they send me the products for free, they are part of my job, they're PR samples, and I'm not gonna like everything, and I don't have to like everything. I think that's the important thing here. I don't have to like it. So let's get straight into it. I want to get some makeup on this face. I have actually already moisturized my skin. I used this product, which is by Ren Skincare. This is the Global Protection Day Cream. Love this product. 100% worth the money. In fact, so much so this is my second bottle now and I love it. It's a really good moisturizer. It's very gentle, doesn't have a scent, and it works really well under makeup but also on makeup free days. I didn't think I'd show you me applying that because it's just a moisturizer and that's what it is. So next up, I always like to prime my skin, and today I'm going to be trying this. This is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, the Illuminating version. Now, Boots kindly sent me this because you can now buy Laura Mercier products in Boots, which I think is great. I think Boots are doing so well at the moment. They have NARS, Laura Mercier and MAC now, I think, which is bizarre that you can just buy all this at Boots. And to be honest, I've always been a big Boots fan. So this primer has kind of like a pinky colour to it. I don't know if you can see that on there. And it is definitely, oh my gosh, it's definitely illuminating, that's for sure. It's got like quite a good glow to it. I would say this kind of reminds me of the MAC Strobe Cream product. This is nice. I wouldn't say it's spreading on the skin like gently. It's quite, sticky is maybe the wrong word to use. It's quite like dry as a product. But it is a primer, so I'm hoping that means that my foundation is really gonna stick nicely to it. And I like it. It's illuminating. I mean, I would happily leave this on my skin and just go, because I think if you've got a day at the beach or you're going out for a walk but you want some protection, then this is really good. The only downside is it obviously doesn't have an SPF in it, so you would need to use a moisturizer first. It's got an SPF in it, but yeah, it's silicone free as well, which is good. So first impressions on this, I like it. It's a nice product. It feels nice on my skin and it's not got any residue, which is good. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna try a concealer before I put anything on my base. And this one is by MUA Makeup Academy. It's the Pro Base Full Coverage Concealer. Whoa, that is quite thick actually. And I got a little spot here that I'm just gonna try and cover up. I actually have very dark circles under my eyes and it's something that I'm always trying to get rid of. So I actually like to put a concealer on first before my base, and then sometimes I'll put another concealer over the top as well. I do just struggle with dark circles under my eyes at the moment. I'm not really sure why. If I'm looking over here, by the way, because I have a mirror, I mean, I feel like I can still see my dark circles. I wouldn't say it's full coverage. It's nice. And if I was having like a makeup free day, I probably would just leave this and go, but I definitely don't think it's a full coverage concealer. Saying that, it's not drying, which is good. So, I mean, for the price range, this is quite good. It's not gonna give you complete perfection, but it's okay. Okay, so next up we have this by L'Oreal. This is the Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream. Now, obviously, this is gonna be a very light coverage, so I thought I would put this on first and just see what it's like since we're testing makeup. This is apparently gonna give me a perfecting healthy glow. It's got caring waters, mineral pigments, and I can't read the rest, but it has got SPF 20, which we like to see. Everyone in their life should wear some sort of SPF on their skin every day. So if you can wear it in your moisturizer or your tinted moisturizer, definitely try to get something with SPF in. The higher the better as well. So putting this on my skin, it feels very wet, very wet. I'm just gonna blend it in. Okay, it's very light coverage. I think this would be really good for like no makeup days, like if you're working from home and you just want something on your face, because even though you're working from home and no one's going to see you, I definitely feel like I have learned during lockdown that sometimes just popping something on your face makes you feel a little bit more awake. And obviously with the SPF, like if you're taking your dog for a walk or something like that, it's really handy. I would say this is definitely a tinted water cream. It's runny, it's quite easy to blend in, but I do think it runs the risk of being a little bit too like sticky. I don't know, it's a really weird texture. I don't hate it, I don't mind it, and it's something that I would probably wear on days, like I said, I don't want much makeup and I'm walking my dog, things like that. But it's not something that I would wear if I was filming or if I was, I don't know, going out with my friends or going out for a meal or something like that. I'm not taken by it, which is a shame because I feel like the more affordable products are always the ones that I really, really, really want to win. But that for me, I've got better tinted moisturizers. I would say that, what have I got in here? I would say that IT Cosmetics, 100% love this. I've got Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, which again, a really great product. Both of these are tinted moisturizers. They're both really light, but they have that coverage that I'm looking for when it comes to a tinted moisturizer. However, like I said, all right for a dog walk. Okay, so because I don't really feel like that base is 100% what I'm after, I'm actually gonna apply this. Now this is a foundation stick by Benefit. It is the Hello Happy stick. I'm not sure how I feel about stick foundations, but we're gonna go for it and hope for the best. So I'm just gonna draw this on my face where I feel like I need a little bit of coverage, which is basically everywhere. So I'm just gonna blend this in. I always associate kind of stick foundations with being a little bit cakey. Kind of like this, you know. It's a little bit light for me at the moment, but I'm going to sort that out with a bronzer in a minute, so I'm not too worried about that. I like it. It's buildable, lightweight. I feel like it's given me quite a nice, healthy look to my skin, which is good. I would say it's a little bit, I've maybe gone a little bit cakey, but I have got that other, like the L'Oreal one underneath, so it might not agree with that one. I am actually cheating now because I've been using this for a little while. This is by Gosh. It's the Prime and Set Primer and Mattifying Powder in Banana. I know that my eyes crease quite a lot when I've got concealer on, so I feel like, oh my god, I've put way too much. Oh no. Oh no, I've ruined that. Oh, because it's yellow. I didn't think about this. I might as well now just use up what I've spilt everywhere. And just kind of powder my oily section, like so. Hopefully I haven't got a tinge of yellow to my skin because that is not what we're going for here. Next up, we want to bronze this face. I have this from NARS. This is the Laguna Matte Bronzer. I actually have never, ever, ever used this bronzer, I don't think. But I'm going in with this on my cheekbone. Whoa. Okay, the colour payoff, you get quite a lot when you just dab your brush in, so maybe don't dab it as hard as I did. But it is matte, which I like. Oh, I've done it again. Oh no. I find that now I've got brown hair, I do feel like I need a lot more bronzer. So I like how like pigmented this one is. Maybe a little bit too much, which I can always kind of blend in a little bit. I really like the idea of contouring, but whenever I do it, I just feel like I end up like I've got a bruised face. Doesn't work, but you can use bronzer for a similar thing, to be honest. It just kind of gives you a bit more definition and shape, especially if you do it here on your cheekbones. And if you don't know where your cheekbones are, if you go like that with your other end of your brush, you can kind of feel them. I know this is going to be on the pricier side. Is it worth it? I mean, you get a lot of product in there, and it is actually a really nice bronzer. I like the fact that it's matte, it's got no shimmer in it. It blends. I think it didn't blend so well here because I haven't powdered there, but I like the way it kind of, it works. Like sometimes with bronzers, I have to be going over and over and over and over and over again just to get a bit of colour. So it's good, I like it. I've kind of been enjoying brushing my brows up a little bit, especially because I've got like this weird section of pigmentation here, which is kind of making me look like I'm always surprised. And I'm not really that surprised, so I don't know what that's about. If you guys have any experience with eyebrow pigmentation, then let me know because it's annoying. So I've got this product from Rimmel. I actually bought this at ASOS because I dyed my hair. and then thought I need a darker colour on my brows. It was looking a bit weird. This colour is Black Brown, number 4. So let's give this a go. I'm quite lucky with brows. I don't really need to fill them in too much because they are quite thick already. So I just kind of fill in the gaps a little bit, especially at the front here. I just kind of tend to do a little line at the bottom and then a few kind of strokes upwards like so. As far as eyebrow pencils go, I like it. It was cheap. I think it was like £4 or something. Okay, so then I have these very fancy products from Too Faced. Now, these were actually one of the ones that I mentioned on my Instagram stories. They're basically, it's a really weird concept, but I like it. They basically look like lip glosses. They're basically a liquid eyeshadow, but when you put them on, they actually blend out like powder. It's really, really bizarre. They actually, I don't hope you guys can see, they blend out really, really well and it looks like powder. So you haven't got that weird like cakey feeling. And I really, really like these. I have used a few of them already. I'm actually gonna use this one first as a base. Now, if you guys follow Instagram tutorials and all TikTok stuff, you will know that putting concealer on your eyelids means the colour you're going to put on really makes it stand out. A lot of people will use it for kind of cut crease styles and things like that. However, I thought this one would be the perfect alternative if you don't want to put a concealer on your eyelid, especially like me. I don't really like really heavy feeling makeup on my eyes, so I thought I would try this out. Now, this one is in Cocoa Cream and it is basically like a cream colour. So I'm just going to pop that on there. Now, because I've tried these before, I do know you need to work quite quickly with them. So I'm just gonna blend that in. I actually thought it'd be interesting to see what this color looks like because obviously it's so light. I don't know like what occasion you'd wear this for. Hopefully it's quite like brightening on your eye. I really like how this looks just on its own. It's actually quite a brightening color because it's light, but it's got that little tinge of yellow in. It's actually quite a nice eyeshadow colour anyway on its own. So next up we have, oh no, oh dear, have I smashed it? Nope, we're good, we're good. Next up we have the Naked palette that I almost just smashed, but I didn't, it's all good. I'm gonna take the brush out because who uses those brushes? Waste of space if you ask me, but anyway, this is the Ultraviolet palette. As you can see, we have a wide variety of purple tones. I'm quite scared of this product. Purple is not a colour that I ever wear on my eyes, but I'm feeling brave and I feel like I need to test this out and see if it's good. We obviously have a few neutral tones, and if I was being a really kind of safe, boring person, I would just stick with these because I actually really, really like these tones. I might actually just pop the light colour all over my lids just to see what that's like. I would say there's loads and loads of fallout in the pan, which sometimes worries me a little bit because I don't want it all over my face. I wouldn't say that colour is making much difference. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in with Hacked, which is this light brown colour. I promise I'm going to add some purple, but I just want to see what this is like on the kind of crease, just to give my eye some shape first. So I'm just going to pop that on the crease like so. That's actually a lot more pigmented than the first one was, and I kind of like the warmth of that. It's quite a nice brown shade. Okay, I just thought I'd zoom you in because it kind of made more sense. Purple time. I actually think this one may be a little bit too light for me. So I'm thinking maybe this one here. I know it's down the darker side, it's a little bit shimmery, but I'm just gonna go for it and put it on and see how we go. I really think this palette is pretty. However, as I'm using it now, I really wish it had some more matte tones in it. It's very shimmery, very sparkly, and I feel like that would be really good at kind of Christmas time or party season. So this has actually gone quite light on my brush. So the thing is with purple eyeshadow, it doesn't always transfer onto skin very well. It can be quite patchy. It's quite a hard color to make into an eyeshadow. So I'm interested to see how these purple shades work. So I'm just kind of running this through the outer corner as well. I don't know if I like this. See how much fallout we're getting? We're getting a lot of fallout, but not much colour on the actual eye, which is a shame. I'm not sure. This is a very, very light eyeshadow. I mean, is that even on my eyelids? I don't know. This more kind of pinky one. I'm really hoping. Oh no. I'm not sure about these, guys. I'll be honest. I mean, that's a little bit more pigmented. But again, so much fallout, considering like how much is actually going on my eye. There's more fallout than there is on the actual eye. Okay, I'm just gonna go in and try this random like greeny color on my brow bone. Whoa. Okay, see that is pigmented and now it's on my brow bone. Oh, I'm just gonna give up with it. I don't like it. I'm sorry, guys. I never have a bad word to say about the Naked palettes, but I just think this is just a big thumbs down. I'm sorry. Sorry, Urban Decay. I love you, but I don't love that palette. Lucky though, I have another palette. Now this is by Morphe. I actually bought this with my own money, but I haven't actually used it yet, apart from one color. One color. So I thought I'd show you this and we'll try and see what this is like. I bought this because I really wanted to try a yellow eyeshadow, and Morphe palettes are so affordable that it was actually better for me to buy a whole palette of this than it would be to buy one MAC eyeshadow. I think this was like £12 or something. Definitely worth checking them out if you like to experiment with makeup but you don't always want to spend loads and loads of money. So what I think I actually might do now, I might actually use some of the neutral tones here. I really like this brown here. It's a really nice kind of warm brown. So much more pigmented, like literally I'm pressing so lightly and already I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling good. I was really hoping I could do some funky purple makeup with that palette, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. So I'm just blending that out into a bit more of a point, so it's just a little bit more flattering on my eye shape. Really, really subtly, if you just take the brush over, it stops it being round and makes it a bit longer, which makes it a little bit more elongating on your eyes. Hopefully you guys can see the difference that that's created just by doing that. I am really liking this colour though. It's quite a like mauvey brown, which I like. I think especially for a smoky eye, it's got a bit of like warmth to it, which I do really, really like. Okay, so I feel like I need a little bit of colour on my cheeks now that I've got some on my eyes, and I'm gonna use my favourite products, Nude Sticks. I haven't actually got any new blush to trial, and I love this brand so much that I'm actually gonna use this. This is the colour Cherry Blossom Babe, and it's a really, really great creamy blush. I just pop a little bit on my cheeks like so, and then I just blend out with this brush. Then we have this, another product from Urban Decay. I really hope this is good because otherwise I'm going to feel really, really bad. This is the Lash Freak Volume Mascara. Bright green, which I'm loving. I'm loving this brightness. And let's hope it's good. So what's the brush like? Oh my God. Okay, this is a bit of a weird brush. I'll show you a little close up. That's bizarre. I hope it's good. Oh, it smells quite strong, like it's gone off. I hope it hasn't gone off. Whoa, clumpy. Okay. It's quite clumpy. Ooh. Wow. Okay. My lashes are definitely big. I would say it's a good evening mascara for sure. Let's try the other eye. That's really, really clumpy. I'm gonna wipe off some of the product. I mean, there's definitely volume there, that is for sure. I don't think I'm gonna use it on my bottom lashes just because I don't really want a load of product on my bottom lashes. Okay, so that mascara is definitely good for volume. If you like a thicker mascara, you like that false lash look, definitely try this. I really like the finished look, like I like how it looks now. However, I feel like it's quite clumpy and hard to work with, but you do just have to really slowly brush it through continuously, and the clumps do kind of disperse. However, it makes me panic when a mascara is so clumpy and it feels so wet on your eyes and you're just like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to start again. But I like how this looks. As you can probably see on the camera, it's definitely dramatic. And I like that, it's good. I feel like this eye look needs maybe some eyeliner, so I thought I would try this out. So this is the Benefit Roller Liner Eyeliner in black, hopefully. Yep, it's a felt tip kind of eyeliner, and these are my favorite to use. They're so easy to work with, she says. Fingers crossed, I'm not gonna be eating my words there. I actually always apply my eyeliner after I put my mascara on. I'm nervous about this. It's all right. Okay, thoughts on the eyeliner. I like it, but I feel like the nib isn't like flexible enough. I feel like it's quite stiff, which makes it hard to kind of move it around. Sorry Benefit, I love Benefit, but I'm not sure I'm feeling that. However, if I pick out my trusty Kat Von D Everlasting Waterproof Liquid Liner, whatever it is, tattoo liner, that's what it's called. If I pull this out, I feel like I can just get in there better. It just moves with me. Right, what else have I got? Is that it? This is by Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon, and I love this. This is in shade number 10, Trust Your Gut. So there you go guys, that is my testing video, covered in makeup right in front of me now. I've got a lot of clearing up to do. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave your comments down below, hit the thumbs up button, and if you're not already, do subscribe. It's absolutely free and it's really easy to stay up to date with me if you do so. Of course, if there's any products or brands that you really want me to try before you buy, then let me know down below in the comments and I'll see what I can do. I really enjoy filming these videos and hopefully they're really helpful to you as well. So have a great week in the meantime, and I'll see you again next week for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.